basically what it does is that it uses a solvent to pull apart dyes, as what we'll be doing today, is pulling apart dyes with polarity in a solvent. Here is an example. This is our TLC plate that we're using, and the dyes. It's already been soaked into the solvent, and as you can see, it's already been let sit for about 15 minutes. The dyes will be pulled up if they're more solvent, if they're more polar, but if they're not, they'll see down here towards the bottom. This is useful in that it will help us separate and also identify what two different substances, as in this dye, are by the use of polarity. Now, each of the dyes has a polarity, and it'll either be strong or weak in this case. But as well as that they're in mobile and stationary phases. When they're in mobile phases, when they're still together in their container, moving around, mixing up together. But stationary is when they're actually placed onto the card and inside of the solvent and placed into the solvent. Each plate, each one of these little cards, has a difference in each one of them. Is that how much the solvent is. Today, our numbers are 15 to 1 to 1 to 1, and then 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. 6 different dyes were used in this experiment as well. Done? No more? Alright, the next part of the chromatography experiment. We dipped our TLC plates into our solvents, which have different ratios for each one, and let them sit for 15 minutes so that the dyes can slowly rise up the little plate. Right? So now they've done that, we've marked off where the end of the solvent went to, marked off the difference right there. And now we're going to do our measurements. We mark from the middle of the dye to find out our RF factor. Now, come in here for our second, no, I'm sorry, our first one. The middle of the area is right there. Come in here.
It's got polar at some point too. That's our ruler. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Alright, now because of the polarity, it's going to pull it up so far. And this will tell us how polar it is or not. So, from the second, or from the first one to the origin where we started, it's about 2, almost 3. Centimeters.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my cause.